Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. It is Saturday, July 13th, 2024. And it's been a while since I've done a talking live stream. Been doing a lot of music here the last couple of months. Haven't really been doing much in the way of art. This kind of art. Wall art. But back. I got kind of a little art project that I'm not going to finish today, but I'm going to talk about. And so I'm going to be making I'm going to try to make a compact disc case art object. Right? See all the goodies there? So some of the stuff I've already made. I've already burned the CD. CDs are back. Why are they back? I like streaming, right? But Spotify did something in the last several months here that just upset me to the point where that was the straw, right? And I've been a big fan of Spotify over the years, but like with all tech companies, they just tend to ruin everything. And so it got me thinking. About how, and just a lot of people, maybe us old Gen Xers or whatever, don't mind going back to physical media. You know? Of course, my garbage can is a mile away. We'll just throw it on the floor for now. Physical media. Thought that went the way of the dodo bird. Well, it hasn't. And I realize that that is a market segment that I purposefully ignored on Bandcamp and then just in general. Because I could have sold CDs all along. All these years, I could have been selling CDs of my music, my field recordings, all that sort of stuff. Because I have the artwork, I have the artwork. I have the files, right? And I just needed to try to figure out how to put everything together, like it's 20 years ago. I should have never stopped offering that. So I came to that decision. And I realized that I've probably blown a bunch of sales over the years because I have not been offering physical media. And, at the very least, it's easy to print off the artwork, to adjust the artwork and print it off. And it doesn't take that long to burn a CD as long as you've got the ISO and everything configured. Now, granted, it does take a little bit of time to do all that. And of course, is my work properly mastered and everything like that? Got to make sure, got to double check everything. So that's what I've been working on lately. In addition, I hated those. These are the semi-indestructible jewel cases, as opposed to the old ones that just, broke the minute you open them. These are a little bit different, Something for a sleeve in there, and we'll worry about that later. But one thing I wanted to do was maybe, instead of doing a sleeve on the inside, or doing a sleeve on the inside that's more like printed material, do something on the outside that is a unique art object. And this can be optional, right? I can just come out with a simple sleeve that sticks in there, 5-inch by 5-inch. But then I could also have like sort of a unique art object on the exterior. That's kind of odd. Get this thing here, and this doesn't have like a proper backing. So maybe we only care about the front, right? And the spline. So I wanted to talk about that. And I thought I'd see what this was like. I can already tell that I've completely ruined this here. This is just not... Oh, man. We are getting into the weeds already. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take this label off here. Maybe that's how you do it? Is that how you do it? That's how you do it. Oh, man. Start here. There's instructions, right? And then you put that on the... Is that how you do it? That doesn't seem right. That seems... These are the Avery labels. We'll get into that here in a second here. Now I'm going to have to do some extra trimming. So how does this thing work here? So this is the CD stomper thing that I got. And so I guess there's... Where's the other part of this? We could just do this. This is fine. I thought there was like a top part that... Maybe it's in the box. I'll worry about that later. I'll pull this off here. Well, this is a mess. Again, this is just the beginning here. Oh my God. Dude, I can't believe you're watching this crap. So yeah. I'm just like glancing over there, and somebody's like actually watching this and commenting. It's amazing. Look at this. What a mess. CD. What year is this, man? I am in the time machine. I don't think I'm gonna stick these in the car CD player, and I'm gonna have to. They're gonna get janked in there. That's all there's. Look at this. This is terrible. Now the thing is, I got some extra labels here too. So, look at this. This is terrible. All right, this is just like my guinea pig disc, right? This is not going to play, man. This is going to get out of balance. This is going to be like the washing machine, you know, when you put too many towels on one side and it just goes, you know, it's like you're laughing like a drunk person, laughing like a washing machine that's out of balance, you know. Look at that. Terrible. The hell were you thinking, Rushton? You're out of your mind. You know what I need to do is I need to go outside. It's like 90-some degrees out there, and I need to just boil in the sun. That's what I need to do. I need to go up to the pool. The pool here in the HOA that, you know, that I don't go to anymore after I saw that old guy wander up there, and he had a T-shirt on that said, "I pee in the pool." And I'm like, I'm never going in that pool ever again. Never. Because that guy pees in the pool. All right, that's pretty good. I'll try that out later. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Put this in here. Oh, that's kind of cool. That looks all right. That looks pretty good. Look at all these. So it's just an experiment, you know. Oh yeah, I printed. Yeah, the printer. Never mind. We won't go into that. That's embarrassing. So what I was thinking of doing. So this is my Tyvek, my spun bonded olefin, printed off the cover lo-fi using the thermal ribbon printer, and turn that off there. And I thought, I could just do this and then maybe cut that off, and then that could be the sleeve. I don't know. So who knows? Yeah, I don't want to sound like one of those old fuddy-duddies that's just like, oh, I don't like the streaming. Because I do like streaming. I did like Spotify, but then when they come out and they say, oh yeah, if you're an artist and you're not getting at least 1,000 streams a year, I'm just gonna do the whole thing. If you're not getting at least 1,000 streams a year on each track, then we're not going to pay you any royalties for that track. And it was just like, I just thought that was wrong, man. I just thought that was just, it's not that much money, but I got a lot of tracks like that, picking up the pieces here and there. That's not exactly the color that we're shooting for here. Let's try this. Process magenta, you know what I mean? Look at that. Colorful Rushton there. Oh yeah. Make that a little bit more. So yeah, the whole thing with Spotify it just pissed me off, and I just listen to music on Pandora, which I've always subscribed to for many years. Of course, when you're a recording artist, it's good to subscribe to a lot of different services because, you don't know if all your tracks are getting distributed properly, and you have to double check everything. And some services like Pandora have little promotional things that you can do, and you want to make sure that, they work, and you got analytics, and you're looking at that. So I just do my listening on Pandora now, but I do miss the Spotify Release Radar playlist. It's a good playlist, But that, just a lot of shenanigans on Spotify. A lot of shenanigans. And but like, what comes after streaming, What comes after streaming? And the answer is, I don't know. But I really think I'm like missing out. I think I'm missing out on CDs. So it's not like me being a Luddite or a throwback or anything like that. It's me trying to expand possible sales. Like I feel like maybe I'm missing some sales because I'm not releasing CDs. And the other thing is that I'm not as a visual artist, I'm not also creating that original art object. And I think I should be doing that too. And I'm just live experimenting here, Just live experimenting. Because it's hot as blazes out. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to get some vitamin D. I'll get some vitamin D in a little bit. We're just going to kind of trim that off there. You know what I need one of those X-Acto knives. That's what I need to do. The last thing I need to do is go to Hobby Lobby today. Saturday, swear to God, worst day to go to Hobby Lobby. Of course, they aren't open on Sunday because in honor of the law. I mean, the Lord, right? So they're not open on Sunday. And then, I suppose I could go to Walmart, but Walmart. Nah, I don't know about that. Could be worse. I could go to Target. Do they even have X-Acto knives there? Probably not. Probably that's a weapon. You can't have that. Look at this. I can't cut straight. You know what? I got something around here that does cut straight. Ooh, hold on. Is this microphone on? It is. Got the Chinese paper cutter. Because, take a look here. Least I can do is try to cut it straight here. Make me a deal and make it straight. What did we? Be mindful of the camera here, Rushton. There we go. That's good. Although I probably cut the top part crooked, so who cares? This is just the, what do they call them? This is the beta test, right? There we go. All right. That's pretty good. Let's try it like this. This is a really dumb way of doing it. But I'm good at dumb ways. There we go. Okay. All right. I don't have one of those, what do they call those? Cricut? Cry-cut? Cricut? I've heard they use it a couple different ways. Cry-cut or Cricut. I don't know. Thought about getting one of those, but I just don't know. That doesn't look right. Tyvek is cool. Tyvek is pretty cool. I've been working on this surface for like 30 years. But I think as far as a sleeve is concerned, it's probably not the right thing for the inside. I think I'm going to have to go with like a thicker cardstock and do something that way. Now, on the outside here, that corner just does not look, that's like a bad, like when you go to that barber and they're like, you didn't get my sideburns right. I'm not going to worry about the spline right now, but I just kind of want to get something on the front just to kind of mess around with this. Okay. So the old-fashioned method here is starch-based adhesive. This is called Yes Paste. And Tyvek is a synthetic product. So it's a product that's it's a waste byproduct of spun bonded olefin. DuPont essentially invented it, and you can't put an adhesive that's made out of like anything other than starch. So that's what Yes Paste is, and I don't have any readily available brushes or anything like that. So we'll just act like we're 8 years old again. You know, right before they really make school like not fun. You know, before they like completely drain you. Like, why am I going to school? I know how to read and write. Well, you know, gotta keep these things open. All right, here we go. All right. Always have the baby wipes. All right, cool. Now I got a roller around here, but who knows where it is? I got so much stuff I got to like get rid of and put on eBay. I just have too much crap down here. And I'll press this. I'll put something on it that's heavy. And so I kind of play around with that and, you know, can move that over there a little bit on the edge. We'll let that dry. It'll definitely dry in here pretty good today because got the furnace right next to me running. The air conditioning is running all the time. I got the what is that beast over there? It's the dehumidifier, because otherwise everything starts sweating in here. That's not pretty sight here. So that's cool. I'm going to see how this holds up here, and then later on I'm going to try and devise some sort of cardstock here for the internal, and then I think I'm just going to leave that as it is back here, just because it's got this little thingy back here. But, you know, I don't know. I'm going to let it dry, you know. I'm going to let it dry. I'll tell you what, so what time is it now? It's 2:30 Central Time. I'm going to go and go for a little walk, catch some vitamin D, and come back a little bit later and see how this dries, and might do, I don't know, who knows, might do a follow-up video, but just, you know, live without a net. What can I say? Thanks, everybody, for hanging out here. My website is markrushton.com. I have a Substack, a newsletter that goes out once a week. It'll probably go out tomorrow. And I got, you know, lots of interesting writing on there. And it's free to join. There's no charge or anything like that. So I probably should have said that at the beginning, but, you know, that's how it goes. All right, man. Have a good day. Thanks, everybody.